Sarah. I started working with Jamie about March. I'm getting really bad food poisoning from water contamination and a parasite. I was so ill. I couldn't really eat much. And I just felt really puffy everywhere. Bad enough that I went to the doctors and had like stool tests and all sorts of like horrible things. They sort of came back and said nothing was wrong, but that everything was wrong because I was just ill. I was tired. I had brain fog. I couldn't go to the gym. Couldn't really go to work on time either. And I wasn't really living my life very well or really at all. I kind of realised that even sort of before my food poisoning, I'd get the cold every 3 weeks. It sort of meant that every time I did try go to the gym, which I really enjoy, I sort of go for my mental health. I couldn't actually go for more than like 3 or 4 sessions until I got sick again. And I was in this sort of constant battle of being ill, not really having a really good time of things. I was starting to miss out quite a lot, and I realised that I was falling behind at work because I couldn't really stay focused. My concentration's really bad when I can't exercise. I was in this sort of horrible cycle of feeling really fed up and being unable to live. So I bit the bullet, started working with Jamie, and at first it's quite overwhelming, but once you sort of get into the reading and get into the weeds of things, it actually kind of becomes a little bit of second nature. And I found the elimination diet was super interesting, learning about not only sort of food and how it affects your body and how it affects your lifestyle, but also kind of seeing how it like changed you a little bit. Sort of did 4 to 6 weeks of cutting everything out and then slowly reintroduced stuff. And obviously it shouldn't be of any surprise, but all the stuff that I reintroduced that sort of didn't sit well with me was actually stuff that was in every aspect of my diet. Gluten sort of like really puffed me up. It was not the one. Chickpeas really got me. I put chickpeas in absolutely everything. So now that I've basically sort of reintroduced everything, I've actually noticed it's also strange. I didn't come into this looking for a sort of body transformation. I just wanted to function as a better human. My like waist has come down in size by about 5 inches, which is kind of mad. Fit my clothes better. The important thing really for me is the fact that I'm not sick anymore. Like I used to get sick every 2 or 3 weeks. Like it's changed my life. So yeah, like life's better now, and really enjoyed sort of working with him and also learning all that stuff. And I particularly enjoyed the training program that he set me on. I quite like the gym myself. So yeah, it's really good. I'd absolutely recommend it. It's a completely life-changing experience, and I'd do it all over again.